Well, I think my favorite part of the meeting has been the engagement of the participants here. I think the whole program has been set up to take people from development through clinical manufacturing, commercial manufacturing, the clinical studies that have to go on in order to get product approved, and in all of the quality and regulatory aspects. And I think we've really engaged all the participants in those presentations and in the discussions. Lots of questions, great answers, and I think an exchange of information about technology and innovation that really helps people in their careers when they leave. I think the biggest thing I take away from it is a renewed sense of the industry really driving public health and being attuned to what our patients need. And from my standpoint, that's really what I'm all about in the industry and have been forever. It's all about the patients and what we need to do to help provide them with the medicines that either relieve the issue that they're having health-wise, or to prevent or even in some cases cure their disease. I think the highlight of all of this, once again, is all the engagement, but I think the ability to sit down with the people over lunch and learn and really get to ask penetrating questions and spend some time getting those answers back and forth and really creating a dialogue and listening to what your colleagues have to say about the particular issue. I think that's a real benefit. It's something that you don't get simply by sitting in a presentation and asking a few follow-up questions. I think the focus of my career has been learning how to solve problems and how to help other people solve their problems. And so the issue for me is what am I going to bring to the table? What am I going to give to the people in the audience that are going to help them understand that many of us share the same kinds of problems, but how do we get to the solutions, and how do we find those stepwise paths to get from where we are to where we need to be? How do we become more efficient, more effective, more productive, and overall, how do we deliver products to our patients faster? Well, I have three personal goals that I have in my life, and one is to help create a very strong worldwide biotech industry. The other is to help young people, most people are younger than I am, in the industry, to learn things that I had to learn the hard way and make it a little easier on them. But I think the other thing is that I need to personally learn and grow, and this helps me learn and grow every time I come, because as much time as I've spent in the industry, I learn something new every time I hear a speaker speak. Every time I come to one of these conferences, I really get I wouldn't say an encyclopedia, but a book out of the encyclopedia of new learning that I have that I can stick on my mental bookshelf. Now, I think it really is a forum where everyone can focus for a period of time away from their jobs and really hear what their peers have to say. They know some of these things because they believe them and they've seen them in practice, but I think hearing it, seeing examples and being able to gather together in a collegial way and talk about things on and off the record really helps people understand that they're not in this alone and that there are solutions out there to their problems.